going to be a really
that game. And the Sparks have
Roberts has not had all the pieces. It's going to help them.
Mitchell bounce pass as Hamby spins. Go forward. It will take it inside. A duck in for
speed and their athleticism.
Longest streak of her career.
Clark out again.
This on Thursday to 26%.
And being disruptive. That is money for Aaliyah Boston.
Pass. Here's Azare Stevens.
But that 6'6" size on the backside is
came down from a 12-point deficit. Stevens on the shot fake on the drive. Running everything through Boston here. Howard comes in to help. Maybe
you got to try to keep them out of the paint.
Started the season in Los Angeles.
Indiana #1 in points in the paint.
8 of Indiana's 10.
Plum getting a touch. He had at 20 points, a little bit down right now, 34%.
And here is Kelsey Plum. Cole will launch. She's been near at the top.
Time in the gym, getting ready for tonight.
Indiana, it was a week ago Thursday. And that impressive win on that. Stevens runs into a double team. Oh, gets it. McDonald fires. Stevens, high-low. It's Hamby.
That high-low game. Well done by
on the three. Boston offense.
Of the caliber that those two teams personnel and Breon January.
But the last time in WNBA 22 years ago, so
it's skill, but it has to have the right angles as well as you can bring to the perimeter. The space.
Colson, give and go. And it's Indiana's first 3 of the night. As Colson gets inside,
she's a much better shooter than it's not going in right now.
Well, the hesitate.
In transition, I'd say LA dictate the pace in the quarter court issues.
Jackson feeds, she'll find some space. And over her last 5 years, Kelsey Plum.
Times. And plays.
As Mitchell pulls up to catch one, Tamika catching. Boston with the rebound. Boston spins.
And entertaining, it's the way we love it.
Day in the American Cup tournaments. Mitchell drives, gets in. 9. Her possession did not change. Cunningham thought about the 3. Cunningham
play by a veteran player, and Sophie.
Like we're waiting for that breakout.
Well, she's had a lot of catch and shoot threes.
Jackson leaves it for Van Loo.
Sparks have had a lot of movement.
3 yellow jerseys around her.
Game of the season. This is her 3rd game back. They don't look like a 5-win team to me.
Van Loo steps back.
This game.
Mitchell launches a couple days ago at practice, saying we want to make sure. Passes it up. Here's a Howard 3. Timpson's been really aggressive here. Shot won't fall. Offensive rebound.
And I think that has a lot to
come simultaneously with doing her own thing.
She's into the reasons why the front off character piece of it as well.
Oh, the Sparks at the better of Indiana in a game with a fever different team this go around. And enrolling, Timpson maybe got a piece of that.
Let's see what they do right here. If they bring 2.
Team fires inside. Timpson lays it.
I know. Florida State.
Van Loo rolling Russell. McDonald, here is Howard. He's driving on Howard. Fake left, go right.
To guard your player.
Colson pulled down 4 of them here in the first half. 4 rebounds. And Russell
got some guard-like skills facing up.
In Seattle before.
Yeah, that's the players want it too. They want some freedom of movement.
Down to 3, driving on Stevens and draw.
She does have one personal foul. Do her.
Imagining health insurance.
I think they're going to run something for Kelsey.
Second half. These 2 teams. Here's Plum crossing over. And Colson float pass at the very end of her journey.
For the Sparks.
McDonald crossing over, getting into the
game slowed down.
For Kelsey Mitchell in the first quarter. These are Plum on the drive, hangs, and setting up McDonald. Boston the rebound.
They fix it, that's what they should be doing.
McDonald finds some. Plum putting on the moves.
Confidence. All that long, and you use foot fake separate.
She hit an open 3 to start this game. But
point line at 19%.
Jays to Jackson, bounce inside.
Blake.
Jackson crosses over, gets to the rookie-year pro. Jackson is Boston on the. Jackson. She likes this matchup with Alamont. She will bounce, and Mitchell back for Plum, fire away. Bring the ball up the floor, and Hamby.
I'm not saying that she's Elena Deladon kind of handle, and that kind of beautiful downtown is going to be really fun.
NBA Finals, well as any seconds to go in the first half as McDonald. You just started watching the Fever team for years. Oh, launches, hit. Pass in.
Above the break, so she has
Traffic got it into Jackson and the Fever lock.
Usually Indiana.
4-on-2 for the Sparks. Action from Gamebridge Fieldhouse. McDonald halftime. Stephanie White, there's inside. Hamby ducks in. It's inside. Kick out Mitchell. Now Hamby with a crossover right at 7th-year pro, Dearica Hamby at the
IndianaWorkers.com.
in these two teams as Howard fight there with Howard underneath. Here's Jackson on bouncing. Howard one bounce. Southern Knights. And an offense. McDonald feed inside. Stevens shot clock down to 2.
I don't have them anymore.
Howard left alone. And Natasha Howard's 4th three-pointer.
For Leah to operate.
Shooting it so well everywhere else. Fire ahead. Steven hangs and finishes. Here is Mitchell carving out some space.
Business look on her face. You don't see.
Plum able to shake. Omning Jackson who fires inside. Boston spins to the rim and lays ahead. Oh, Alama, strong take to the rim. Alama's also in this building, but sticks with her. Here's Howard with the left. Largest lead of the night. And
Action right there to get a good.
Hamby, corner 3. As Mitchell steps back. And they will get it to her. And into the corner, Colson launches. Spots an open Alamon. Sit on the drive. She gets to the crossing over and bumped by Boston. It's
Called her a steal. Off an Amber Cox got to be kind of beat.
Getting more minutes these last few games is really in camp. Stephanie White said her upside is
The thing besides her skill set is to do the other things. She was
inbound pass. Mitchell got free. Great hands there from Russell. Handoff by Van Loo. Hands off Timpson. Be back July 9th. Cole sticks with her. Plum hangs and late. Plum steps back and McDonald drives, misses.
out Indiana. Hammer action.
It's on the LA roster. Fire inside. Timpson finds some. Howard runs the nice job of getting back after falling down.
Got to cut hard right here.
McDonald finds hole and point the shot clock. Needs to start here on Russell.
Or you can't help on that.
Ace here in game number 9. Oh, ISO Plum. Here the Fever.
By Cunningham.
Stevens difficult.
The offseason.
McDonald around here. They had that the roll. There's Howard and reverse. Trying to spin her way inside. Foul.
We want freedom of
Sent free throw shooter.
And Lynn Roberts has been at 36 minutes again.
They will get it to Boston. And tries on Boston. Tries to return the favor.
Plum is number 3.
Play better down the stretch. Indiana the final 5 minutes. Boston pull
Circle.
when the Fever won the tip. Kick out Mitchell. Oh yeah, his bucket of the night so far is in.
Deeper into their options.
Oh, Steven
Has 4 fouls for Indiana.
now a whistle off the ball going against. It's the 4th on Howard. Alamon gets by Mitchell, gets to the rim. McDonald shaking, baking, sir. Boston got hands in. Mitchell pulls up in this one.
This time, offensively, is what I think the paint.
Cunningham, head full of steam to the rim.
For the trap. Oh, and good job.
Here's Howard. Lead for the Fever. Here is Hamby who gets inside.
And fakes the dribble handoff.
Stevens who's open. But here, Mitchell on the drive, gets inside. Jackson, one bounce, draws the
All up on the rim.
Boston screen. Mitchell on the drive. Jackson who ducks in and puts the chill inside. Rolling Boston. Alamon. Mitchell fell down. Boston. McDonald. Boston for the win. An impressive victory. Mitchell bouncing Howard one bounce. Southern doing a great job of taking care of the ball here tonight. And an offense and lose the timeouts. Mitchell not there. Shot clock down to 7. McDonald feed inside. Stevens shot clock down to 2.
Cary High School in Cary, North Carolina. I don't have them anymore.
Howard left alone. And that's Natasha Howard's 4th three-pointer. Offset.
Crowd the paint and try to make it difficult for Aaliyah to operate.
Percent from the free throw line. She's shooting it so well everywhere else.
Field 59 from 3.
There by Hamby to come up with the steal. Alamon fire ahead. Steven hangs and finishes. Okay. Here is Mitchell carving out some space.
And I love the business look on her face. You don't see next play.
Well, I'm able to shake. Mitchell just hounding Jackson, who fires inside.
Teams have shown the ability to really separate.
A little out of rhythm on this possession. Boston spins to the rim and late. Colson launch ahead. Oh, Alakate. Alamon, strong take to the rim. Alabier does that better than Tyrese Halliburton, who's also in this building. But Colson putting on the moves. Alamon sticks with her. Here's Howard with the left. This is Indiana's largest lead of the night. And
Coming off that action right there to get a good.
Into Alamon, right back to Jackson. Hamby, corner 3, shake, hand off Boston. Here is Mitchell, steps back. Looking inside for Jackson. Here's Cannon, they will get it to her. And Mitchell off the hedge, on the drive, kick into the corner, Colson launches. Jackson spots an open Alamon. An 8-point lead down to 1. Shot clock down to 5. Timpson on the drive. She gets to the. There is Hamby crossing over and bumped by Boston. It's
4 years, and everyone has called her a steal positively. Kelly Kroskoff and Amber Cox got to be kind of beat.
Kesper.
Well, Michaela's been getting more minutes these last few games and is really roster spark, part of a competitive training camp. 70 Whiteside, her upside is that block on the video board.
And you know what? The other thing besides her skill set is the and KK Timpson is willing to do the other things. She was
Inbound pass, Mitchell got free. Van Loo pass inside. Oh, great hands there from Russell. Hand off. Colson gets by Van Loo, hands off Timpson. Damiris Dantas to be back July 9th in her stead, especially here this evening. Plum driving into hole, sticks with her. Plum hangs and late. Plum steps back and have a 3-point lead as McDonald drives, misses.
assistant. They are doing a good job of spacing out Indiana. Hammer action
Forward. One of the veterans on the LA roster. McDonald turns the corner. Fire inside. Timpson finds some. Howard runs the. They're all doing a nice job of getting back after falling down.
on the shot clock. Got to cut hard right here.
McDonald finds hole and trim. At some point, the shot clock needs to start here. Nine All-Star. Boston on Russell.
Or excuse me, Ari McDonald's on top of the floor. You can't help on that.
Year. So well ahead of that pace here in game number 9. See Plum. Oh, ISO Plum. First foul, so really not a bad foul there if you're the Fever. The ball.
Good D again by Cunningham.
Stevens, difficult. 17 points.
A healthy offseason.
McDonald. Sparks continue to hang around here. They had that, floats it up, and can't get the roll. There's Howard, and reverse. Plum trying to spin her way inside, foul.
We want freedom of...
Kelsey Plum is a 90% free throw shooter.
36 minutes a game is what Lynn Roberts has been fit and capable of playing 36 minutes a game.
Las Vegas and Seattle. Boston in a good battle down there with Hamby. They will get it to Boston. And Hamby tries on Boston, tries to return the favor.
Mitchell 5th in the league in scoring. Plum is number 3.
These are two teams that want to play better down the stretch. Indiana, those are games within 5 points in the final 5 minutes. Boston
blocks out on the jump ball circle.
Incorrectly reset when the Fever won the tip. Boston too far underneath. Shot clock down to 5. Kick out Mitchell. Oh yeah! Kelsey Mitchell with the biggest bucket of the night so far is in.
Pat taking LA deeper into their options.
Oh, Stevens.
To find her. Boston can stay aggressive here. She has 4 fouls.
Aaliyah Boston drew it.
So free throws the rest of the way for Indiana.
Now a whistle off the ball going against. That's the 4th on Howard. Base quickly closed by Mitchell. Alamon gets by Mitchell, gets to the rim. And the Sparks pull closer. McDonald shaking, baking like they're just starting to pull away. They've got an answer. Boston got hands in. Indiana's All-Stars going to work. Mitchell pulls up. Second chance points has been a big story in this one.
They got to go to her down here the next time offensively is what I think. Aaliyah Boston, the basketball with her feet in the paint.
Here is Boston on a handoff to Cunningham. Head full of steam to the rim.
Side of the floor, they stretch her all the way with a trap. Oh, and good job.
Here's Howard. And a 3-point lead for the Fever. Here is Hamby who gets inside.
Boston fakes the dribble handoff.
Plum finds Stevens who's open. But Fever trying to put the finishing touches on it here. Mitchell on the drive, gets inside. Jackson, one bounce, draws the...
Rikia Jackson, get that ball up on the rim.
Mitchell using the Boston screen. Mitchell on the drive, get by, knocked away by Holt, back into the hands of Jackson, who ducks in and puts the... Mitchell inside, rolling Boston. Alamon, Mitchell fell down, turnover they were looking for. Clock down to 7. Boston, McDonald, away 9 days ago. Looking, here is Boston for the win. An impressive victory.